Alright, so next question. What is one aspect of a movie that ruins the entire watching experience?
Cliches.
Yeah.
Camera angles. I don't know why that bugs me, but stuff with the camera edits because the Romeo and Juliet movie I actually really hate because of the fast zoom-ins. I just can't stand
Yes.
it. I can't.
Yeah, and even on that, I don't like the editing of a lot of films. Like, if it's
Mm-hmm.
way too sporadic, especially that's the case in a lot of action movies. Long takes in action films really, really show how quality they are, at least.
Yeah.
Certain characters in movies are really bad, in my opinion. I don't know. Certain characters can just annoy me so much that I don't want to watch the movie anymore.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of movies try to incorporate like a stupid character, and I feel like they end up
Yeah, the
ticking
comic
me
relief.
off a lot more than making me laugh.
Yeah, 'cause always like mess everything up and you're just like getting really frustrated.
Yeah, it's kind of stresses me out instead of giving like a comedic.
Because if it's a chore to watch a movie, then you have that freedom of just like getting out of your seat and doing something else. So.
It was a chore finishing The Office. I had to force myself through it.
All right, if you could watch one streaming service, which streaming service would that be? And I'm implying Apple TV, Hulu, Netflix, Disney Plus.
Disney Plus for the win.
Yeah,
I
props
think-
to Disney Plus.
Netflix barely has anything anymore. Disney Plus is okay. It's a lot of movies I've seen way too many times.
I feel like Netflix is like really reliant on like the Netflix originals, and I'm not really a big fan of them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like I
Yeah.
love me's like the classic like films and all that, like the mafia stuff, and you know Netflix does have some good Netflix original. Like there's Black Mirror, there's The Irishman, which I only seen the beginning
Yeah.
of, but I heard it was pretty good. There's just they always like spit out a new Netflix original every week, and they're usually pretty bad.
I think I usually rely on Netflix to find a show, but I haven't in such a long time. So I think
Like the cooking shows.
no, their cooking shows are bad. Like I feel like I rely on Hulu now because I don't know, I'll go on there and watch a bunch of cooking shows when I'm bored because
Well, the
I
thing
don't
about
know,
Netflix, their
they-
cooking shows are so bad, they're just funny to watch.
they are.
Like when I
Well-
go to your house and we're watching it, it's hilarious to watch because they're so annoying.
See, I don't like the man, what's it called? Nailed It. Those are
Yeah.
that's just awful. I feel like
God.
the hosts are just I don't know, they're not good. Have a good
Gordon
host.
Ramsay is the most entertaining person you can ever watch. If it's
Yeah,
uncensored,
I was gonna watch
it's like
one of his shows.
you have to go on YouTube and search the uncensored version because it's way better.
Man, I wish I could, but the only way I can get on YouTube is through my iPad.
What is one aspect that restricts you from liking a game?
Okay, this is a pet peeve I recently just thought of. Like having to save up to buy operators and stuff in Rainbow.
Yeah, because that's in For Honor too.
And
Oh,
like
yeah.
in Apex you have to buy them.
Oh, yeah. It takes forever to buy them in Apex, too.
It does.
It
How-
took me...
It feels like a chore getting operators in R6. They're like encouraging
Yeah.
you to
Oh, yeah.
buy the microtransactions and just like do it the easy way.
Well, like, they're more or less encouraging you to buy the packs. Like, they'll like, add all these features to them. They'll say, like, oh, hey, if you buy the year 1 pack, then you get 30% increase on the battle
Bruh.
pass that just got introduced. And, you get all the year 1 operators a week early. You get extra skins and whatnot. They really highly incentivize a lot of people paying for those yearly passes.
And
Which,
with
granted,
Rainbow, it feels like pay to win. Like you have to have all the good
Yeah.
operators to like be able to win.
yeah. And I think they changed
Especially in
this
like
with-
comp.
Oh, yeah. I really want them to allow all operators in comp, at least, not in quick play and whatnot, and just casuals. It would make the most sense to me, at least, if they would. So, yeah, I think microtransactions really, really does ruin the game for a lot of people. It doesn't ruin it for me, personally, because I don't spend money a whole lot in games. Whenever I do, it's mainly just to support the game.
Well, the thing for me for microtransactions is that it doesn't change any of the gameplay. Like if it's not R6, it doesn't boost the other person if they put more money into the game. It's just if a game has microtransactions, it doesn't feel like you're buying the whole game. Because everyone's like all sparkly and shiny. You're like, I want to be sparkly and shiny, but you can't because you're broke.
For the case of For Honor, like you mentioned, they do allow you to make or allow you to get a lot of the characters but you know, at the price of like, oh yeah, only year whatever pass holders can only play these characters, and then a week later you'll be able to buy them, but like at a really high price. I think that business model is alright. With the amount of content that For Honor pumps out, doesn't really feel worth it, because the game is still kind of unsupported by Ubisoft. They barely get like promotions that say like, oh hey, free weekend. I know that they were free with gold for Xbox Gold a while back. That's what really got me back into it, because there was a big update and they really fixed a lot of the problems. And you know, they did make a lot of the promises and really say, oh hey, we're really trying to strive to help out the community and whatnot, but they didn't really stay on that promise. They really drifted off after a while, which is a shame, because I really do like the game and what it chooses to be, but a lot of the content, it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel worth it. Alright, so next question. Would you rather exclusively play VR games or exclusively play mobile games?
VR, definitely.
VR.
I mean, I don't really like either, but definitely VR. I just
Yeah.
get really bad
Yeah.
headaches
I want to
when
play the
play
job
VR.
simulator.
Yeah, like I've heard people say that they need to take like breaks after like a session of like an hour or so.
Well, yeah.
So,
But mobile
can
games
see
are
why.
just painful. Like, oh, they're bad.
they're repetitive. Like
Yeah.
Animal Crossing, that one Animal Crossing app that Nintendo released a while back. Like that was just.
Isn't there people who do like 24-hour like VR chat things, and there's like servers
Oh
where you
yeah,
can just
yeah.
sleep?
There'll be
in
people,
VR.
Yeah, there'll be people sleeping. Which, you know, those are people that are highly dedicated to the game. No shame to them. But like, you know,
Imagine just like going in your room and just
you
screaming
have a bed.
and just waking everybody
You
up.
have a.
That would be the first thing I'll do if I
Okay.
ever get a VR headset. I'll go to VR chat and the sleeping servers just scream.
Yeah.
Would you rather switch to using PC or stay on console?
PC. Steam has way more games than Xbox does. Steam has really good games, and you know.
Oh yeah, and yeah, you get to make your own.
Yeah.
I was always interested in like tower building, like for the PC and stuff. Like I'm not really that techie with it, but I'm interested in it. And I like to get into it if I had the money.
Yeah, I think PC stuff is a lot more open. It is a lot more customizable with a lot of its features. You know, you get to upgrade RAM and whatnot, and with Xbox, it just comes packaged in, and you can change it, but you run the risk of absolutely destroying your console. So.
And with PC, like if you prefer a controller, they have a controller option. Because like the Xbox controllers are Bluetooth. Pretty sure. I hooked it up to my phone a couple times.
Which medium does a better job with storytelling? Video games or movies?
Video games. Because I am the gamer.
Yeah,
And-
it
I think
depends.
video
Honestly,
games take you
some video
through
games
everything.
have really good storytelling.
Yeah.
Like,
I think
It's more interactive.
yeah, go on.
Like horror
Yeah.
games are more scary than horror movies because you're more
yeah,
interacted
horror
into
games
it.
are so interactive. Like, I've never actually played any, but like for a while I was really into like playthroughs of horror video games, and
Outlast.
they were like so creepy and interactive.
It gets you. It's like it pulls you more into the story because like you're part of
It does.
Right, because it takes like a lot longer to finish a game than a movie, obviously, and you're actually like invested in it.
I like the thing is that I do agree that games do, because one, like let's say, because now that we live in a day and age that you can go look up a walkthrough online and basically know how a game functions just from a video alone. I think that a lot of games that have a lot of information online really gets a lot of people engaged within the story. Like I know League of Legends has like basically ones that could fill up an entire series of novels, and you know that still is going on. Like I know that they're making a TV show and branching off to make other games,
Bruh.
the team leagues at least. It's interesting to see games and whatnot, and movies are very limited in those time restraints to deliver a story, but a
Yeah.
game can deliver roughly like 2 to 40 hours of a story, and it could bring you back because you clearly wasted 40 hours watching watching, you know, someone play a game, than sitting down and having a bag of popcorn and just watching you know, a video.
I feel like
kind of.
Video games are also more good for like emotional stuff because like you're
Mhm.
like you're putting into like a view of like an actual person who's there.